Grew up in a bit of a rough state. I've experienced homelessness. I've known what it's like to have absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm definitely most grateful just for life.
We've only just met, but I think you're the sort of person that would listen to me and we'd have a discussion rather than argue.
Yeah, you could hang out with, man.
Describe what it is like to be you in 5 adjectives.
Solemn. I have ups and downs.
Strong.
I'd want to say attacked, misunderstood.
Okay, frustrating.
Dedicated.
Opinionated.
Lucky.
Ambitious.
Offensive.
Okay. So I think this conversation was so reflective of all the conversations that I've had throughout my journey in the South. When I first meet these people, they come off very apprehensive at first and saying like, okay, what is this person from liberal California trying to do, poking into my life, and like, what is she doing here? And I've had these conversations where they talk about not understanding transgender people. They feel like, you know, gay people have just walked down the wrong path, and that they need to find their way back home, which is being straight. Going back into the mindset of the normal way of being attracted to the other gender so that they can follow God's will and reproduce and make babies. And that being homosexual is a choice. Same goes for being transgender. Same with climate change. I've met a lot of people that says, that's a lot of bullhorn, you know, there's no evidence of it. And although there are a lot of evidence online, they go, I think it's just made up. I think they're just pulling these numbers from somewhere and whatever it is. And I remember thinking, my friend was saying there's this amazing documentary that talks about climate change and the coral reef over time. And I was thinking to myself, you know, if I was very ardently against climate change, I would probably say, I'm pretty sure that's all CGI. It's all Photoshop. I don't believe in it. But the thing is, although they have these hard-held beliefs, the easiest way to the thing isn't to shut them off, because if you're just using facts to argue with each other, it's only going to get vitriol and argumentative, and it's going to harbor all of these negative feelings. But kind of exactly like what the Heineken ad did, they made these people bond on a human level first, with putting the table together, which is teamwork, getting them to talk about these adjectives, which has nothing to do with their political beliefs, it's about who they are. And I think that makes it so much easier to actually have a conversation that is fruitful, that is progressive in the sense of you're able to talk through your differences and not just say, the other person is just stupid. Which is what I see happening a lot, because when you talk about these people from the other side, it's really easy to just think they're just wrong and you don't care about them. But if they were your best friend or your family that you really care about, you would talk through it. And I think that is what we're currently lacking. The patience and the care to actually listen to the other side instead of just shoving them away and saying, I just think you're wrong. And on that same note, I don't expect people to come out of the conversation with changed beliefs. However, I do expect them to come out with more understanding, because you're actually willing to listen to the other side. Like I reflected, I mean, if you're voting, you have at least 18 years of experience growing up, and no life experience is the same. And I think these 18 years of life experience is exactly what fuels you to have these strongly held beliefs. And for one person to just say you're wrong is wrong. So anyway, yeah, I seen a lot of these conversations firsthand. I like the concept of talking over a beer at the end, because yeah, we've definitely had that as well. A drink of neat whiskey at the bar that they own, or at their house. We had a lot of dinners together. Our views were completely different, but yeah, more than 3 times people have invited my friends and I over to their house to have a friendly dinner together and get to understand each other's lives and what we care about. And I hope more people do the same with that.